standings out west, the season nearly complete. But take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs. Tied right now. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Knicks with possession here. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And they're in the middle of this long string of games away from home. That'll be game 4 of 7 straight away.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard. There's the dish to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge with a screen on a follow. Here's Parker with the 3. That one goes. Count it. Parker's got 7 points in the game. Calderon dishes to Anthony. Back to Calderon. New York moving it around. Here's Porzingis. Aldridge is covering. Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Aldridge is screen. Parker drives in. It's picked off. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Lopez kicks to O'Quinn. Here's the 3. No good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker passes to Aldridge. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And a follow kicks to O'Quinn. Galloway, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Parker, here we go. Clock at 6. Leonard. Out to Parker. San Antonio again missing. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and in off the... Pretty assist. Anthony's got 8 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. A different look for New York. Williams comes in for Robin Lopez. And Thomas subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Anderson has it in the corner. Diaw against Williams. Diaw can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And a follow kicks to Galloway. The shot no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 4.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so here is New York. Kicks it to Afflalo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And a Flalo drops them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Flalo. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Diaw inside. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Ginobili kicks to Diaw. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Dishes it to a Flalo. That will count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by... All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Knicks trail by 6. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Anthony. Calderon is out there with a flout. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Porzingis in at the 4-man position.
In for your Spurs, Tim Duncan.
Anthony against Leonard. Anthony's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Anthony missing again.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court.
We got a ball game now, fellas, no doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Green inside the three-point line. Flalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. On the dunk by Duncan.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
San Antonio calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Knicks trail by 6. Calderon with it. He's picked up by Parker. The offensive rebound. Lopez dishes to Calderon. Nice shot by Porzingis.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Parker against Calderon. Now here's Parker. Guarded closely. Pocket 6. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Calderon passes to Anthony. Here's Porzingis. Aldridge is covering. Good on the shot. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead for San Antonio. They've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Parker. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Spurs lead by 4.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Mills, he's checked in for Parker. And a switcher also for New York. Langston Galloway's checked in for Jose Calderon. The drive by Anthony. And he comes off the screen and schemes it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flash.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Four on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by a follow. Here's Anthony. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Tipped away. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Leonard with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Duncan, a screen. Mills dishes to Green. Outside Leonard. 2 on the clock. It falls!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
Here's Mills. And the shot no good, a bit short. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip.